Hey, it's Kylie of Kylie M Interiors, online paint color consultant. Today we're going to talk about Sherwin Williams White Duck. With my Edesign services, I get a lot of questions about the best neutral, whether it's cream, beige, gray, greige, and today we're talking about one that actually captures them all in one lovely color. That is White Duck. So, a lot of people like cream, but they don't like the yellow of it. And you can't get cream without yellow, so it's hard to avoid it. And a lot of people like greige, but they don't like how it can follow that little bit drab and muddy, but that's hard to avoid when you're dealing with gray and beige. So the neat thing is, in White Duck, these two colors mix together and really balance each other off. So White Duck is a off-white that is a greige with a creamy undertone to it. Now it has an LRV of 74. Light reflectance value refers to how light or dark a color is going to look. So at 74, that's pretty light and bright. I find it sits kind of in between off-white and light. Now let's look at it with white. Ooh, so you can see the contrast. So that shows white trim with it. So you can see how light White Duck would look with just a simple white trim. That's not any particular color, it's just off-the-shelf white. Now let's also look at it with Sherwin Williams Creamy. Now creamy is a cream color that is dedicated to its yellow undertone. If you check it out here, you can see that warmth, the yellow in it, and creamy is awesome, by the way. And you can see how much more greige this looks in comparison. Now, if we look at Accessible Beige. Now that's a light beige paint color that leans into gray. But if you look at the difference here, it's quite drastic. So this is a light color, and it shows you how much more off-white White Duck really is in comparison. Another great way to pick a paint color is through comparison to opposites. So opposites attract each other and they make each other stronger. So if we want to bring out the warmth of White Duck, we're going to partner it with a cool color. So you check out Sherwin Williams Sea Salt. Sea Salt's going to slightly bring up those creamy undertones rather than playing into the greige end. Same with Rain Wash. Rain Wash has more color, more blue in it. And again, now we're really jacking up that creamy tone in White Duck. Now, if we look to a soft gray like Benjamin Moore Gray Owl, you can see how pretty that looks. They really sit well together and complement each other without activating each other's undertones. Now, you can also tweak this color based on the exposure you have. So north-facing light is a gray light with a bit of a bluish cast. So if you have a north-facing room or maybe a northeast room, you might find that this color leans more into its greige side as the natural light pulls that out of it. If you have a south-facing room or a west-facing room, that's a warm light, a bit more of a yellow light. So it's going to play into the creamy side. So White Duck might look that little bit more creamy rather than greige. Now I do have videos on almost all of these colors we've talked about today, and you can also visit me on my website at www.kylieminteriors.ca. Thanks for visiting.